Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna look up the Halo Reach Legendary Ending Creeppasta, and I hope it should be good. Let's get on to it, shall we? Me and my friend are avid players of the Xbox 360 game, Halo Reach. We both pre-ordered and having the flaming helmet, but we found haunt us even more than the haunted helmet. Even to this moment, I feel bad making Halo jokes, but I'm sure somewhere in hell my friend is laughing with me. Anyway, I'm currently trying to fight off the tears here. Anywho, I digress, let's go on to the story. So, it was 1 AM, and we had a crate of beer. So, we popped a Halo Reach into the disk drive and plugged into the USB headsets in intro, basic deal campaign. We slapped on all the skulls. We're going for an higher legendary. Was hard, but it was only 10 AM. Yes, only before we hit the end game. But I've got to tell you first, we hit all the buttons and read the data pads. Read the data pads. When I said press the buttons, I pressed so many fucking buttons in that game. I don't know how many there are in total, but at least 20. I think we were all drunk and stuff. I said the theater films, but well, the Xbox is no more. So basically, we spent a lot of time going these button combos, flying secret banshees, and not to forget the fucking pelican. The Phantom Egg, it took a long time to jack those bastards. The easiest one to do was the club one. Lol. We spent about 30 minutes dancing with those boots. Fun times. Anyway, once we did that, we spent an extra 1 minute on Lone Wolf. All scars already expect. Anyway, after the speech at the end of the game, that's when things got weird. The screen went black in the middle of the speech, and so did the audio. It took us to a screen, I'm not even kidding, it said no in block text, with the anti-dot AI background. Then after 7 minutes of an icon of the A button appeared, along with the text, "Don't you do it." Anyway, balls from the beer, we thought, what the hell? Well, I wish we hadn't been so drunk. I tried, because that's when things got fucked it up. A scene started up. It was the missing one from the trailer of Emily with a shotgun shooting me and my friend. We're like, oh cool, he's back from the dead. How wrong we were. After Emily was shooting his shotgun at the wall for a while and shouting, "Who's next?" After that, he froze me and my friends and repeat, "What the fuck is that?" It? Ha! But no, only we finished there and gone to bed. No, we continued to watch anyway. After about 7 seconds, Emily's head turned around to the camera and looked weird. Like the background and his body were a picture, but his head was a 3D model. Then his hands came up the button of the screen and pulled off his helmet to show a deposing human face, not a 3D model like you expect, a photorealistic image. Me and my friend were shocked and unable to look away from the screen. We continued scared anyway. The mouth began to move. "What did you do?" said a horrible, horrible voice. I would describe it, but I didn't describe a voice so horrible it would make you vomit. Yes, I screwed up. I guess it was the beer and the freaky picture. I stood up and shouted, "This is crazy shit, man. I'm out of here." I tried to turn off the Xbox, but the touchpad wouldn't work on my brand new Xbox 360 Slim. My friend stood up and grabbed me. He shouted, "No, man, we could be famous. We could be the only people to see this. Sit down. Maybe it's one of Bungie's crazy jokes." Anyway, I sat down. I don't know why. I just saw a disposing face with bugs crawling around in it. Anyway, after the face stared at us, we decided to click some buttons anyway. After I pressed the X button 3 times, the face started to fall away and fall apart. It was so realistic it began to cry. I hid it from my friend, but I was crying a river. After the face was gone, leaving a photorealistic skull, the screen slowly over a couple event just no, a couple seconds. I don't know, there's a lot of details, but no matter how drunk or tired I was, the whole event just shook me so much I felt sober somehow. Anywho, the screen was black for a while. I swear I heard some fucked up sounds, but it could be my mind. Anyway, once we looked at the black screen for a while, my friend started laughing. This is just fucked up joke. Ha, he said. Sounded like he was kidding me himself. Once again, I felt uneasy, but decided to press some buttons. I clicked the X button and the screen started to light up a little. I clicked it 7 times, knowing Bungie's option was 7. Amazingly, there was a secret level, a room that looked like a barn or a shed. We were off split screen. Only a player 1, me, could control the player. I was holding a shotgun and a no grenades or armor ability. I started to walk around. It was realistic. The redwood walls with hay on the ground, a tractor in the corner. I wanted the tractor and message came up, hold X to die. We were slightly shocked, but though it would be funny to click it. So anyway, we pressed X and the button and bam, black screen. I thought my Xbox had died, but no, a picture of Noble 6 looking up at the desert without a helmet showed he looked like he was thinking, staying. The image was static, but you could hear the sound of wind something. Then suddenly the sound of a gunfire sounded on, and the sky of the desert started to get dark and depressing, morbid. Anyway, the elite spire started fading in the background, creepy, but not scary. Then suddenly Noble 6 started bleeding from his back, his legs, his feet, and then a black screen. But then just when we thought it was all over, we could finally sleep, an image popped up. It was an ass error from Halo 2. We started laughing. We felt safe now. We knew it was a joke, but put in by Bungie. But no, that was when the sound started playing. The sound of somebody softly crying and slight crying. Nothing loud or scary. But then a picture appeared on the screen. 2 red eyes, dots, then it slowly faded in, and what we saw was funny but scary. It was a hyper-realistic grunt just looking at us. My friend pulled out his phone, snapped some pictures. Sadly, that phone is now evidence in a suicide. Anyway, the grunt was crying softly into the camera. Then a sword energy cut down the screen. The grunts was in not the good kind. With all the grunts' guts, the insides were so realistic. We screamed, but we couldn't stop looking. That was when the grunt looked up at us and spoke while he was dead, back in the same voice as before. Well, you found it. At that moment, my friend stood up. Oh, that's when things get fucked up. My friend grabbed the Xbox and smashed it up. He pulled it off the counter and smashed that thing to shit. He stamped on it until it was broke. I was pissed since it was a brand new console, but still, I couldn't understand. I just seen hell. Once he smashed it up, he grabbed the sharpest thing in the broken pile of pieces. The smashed jagged outer plastic case and cut his waist throat. He's basically just cut himself up as much as he could. I grabbed him and tried to stop him, but at that point all I could do was phone an ambulance. Anyway, once I did, he had ran to the kitchen and grabbed a knife. Well, the outcome wasn't pretty. He stabbed himself in the torso like that Chinese or Japanese suicide thing. Anyway, I tried to stop the bleeding. Basically, once the ambulance arrived, he was already dead. I just sat there and sobbed. Well, guys, that was the creepypasta. Sorry I had a little errors in there. Well, I tried to do my best. Well, I'll be better and better when I get going. But guys, if you like that creepypasta, I hope we get to see it more later on in the videos. But I hope you guys like it. Now, I'll be off to going to bed now. So, Have a good day, everyone. I hope you like it. See you all next time. Goodbye.